pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Congratulations to the class of 2023. This is such a special day for you, your family, friends, and all of us. This is a day for smiling, cheering, and now Devontae Al-Khalifi will deliver his speech.
My name is Devontae Al-Khalifi, and as many of you know, I'm a senior at West High School. So I wrote this speech for you guys, and it's called The Drive of Your Dreams. I would like to thank all in attendance today about to cook up a bar so fresh, so gourmet. Throughout the longevity of our time, a day much awaited. From the strongholds of school, we are emancipated. Free to tend and serve to what our heart does decree. For the rest of life is but a door, and only you have the key. As we move on, day by day, hoping to maintain the past, remembering oh such great memories that will not fail to last. High school. It's more than a word or a simple diploma. It is every event that occurred, including Corona. It's the milk incident during the football season. And to why that occurred, I have no reason. It's Vontae cuts in the bathroom barbershop. It's the hallway TikToks made, boy, will those ever stop. It's a state championship team. Shout out to my rebels. So they have put in the work to reach such levels. So to you, I say, never change and be the best version of yourself. For when you chase the dreams of another, you end up runner-up of someone else. Remember, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. And with that mindset, the world will shortly become plausible. Dedication. Although the word itself seems quite faint, the more you strive towards your dreams, the more success success will acquaint. Graduation. To our newfound adulthood, it is the indentation. It will give your future a voice, the world's personification. To a universe so vast, it may seem subatomic, but contrary to which we believe, graduation is astronomical. More than a mere few steps or a waltz across a stage. It's a new chapter in life, a turn of the page. An auspicious accomplishment in this day and age, class of 2023, we deserve a worldwide parade. So, as we part here today, be sure to remember, it is more than a W, it is you and me. We are One West, we are family.
Deliver his speech.
My name is Jason Kato, and today I'll give you guys a little speech about, it might sound personal, but it's not personal. Don't take it too personal. Thank you. So, the title is Coming to America. Could you imagine coming from another country where you spoke a entirely different language to a country where you can't even communicate to get your basic needs, like a job or food? Then you are treated differently and considered dumb just because you can't speak the language. When it came to America, I felt all alone because I didn't understand anything anyone was saying. When I went to school, a lot of kids were laughing at me when a teacher asked me a question. I was not able to understand or answer her question. Even though I didn't know English, it did give people the right to treat me differently or talk trash about me. I felt like I was out of my place because although I was strong in where I came from, I was treated as weak as I got here. It was hard for my family to get a job in California because they couldn't speak any English. My mom called her friend that lives in Tennessee. She asked him how much that house renting or the price or and how to get a job without any English from America. So he helped my mom and us, and that is what took us into Tennessee. This experience led me to believe. I believe we need to remember that we're all from one entity, and that entity is God. We need to treat people as God wants people to be treated, and as outlined in the Constitution, not in ways God will never approve of. A lot of people like me didn't get to choose to be here, so I believe in giving people more chances, especially a chance to learn. Don't take advantage of others just because you think you know more than them. Teach them something and treat them the way you want to be treated. Don't think that they're fools just because they can't do what you can. My purpose for telling my story is to hope that immigrants will be better in our society. This is an emotional topic, and people make decisions about this from the standpoint of feeling instead of fact. If people would approach immigrants with an open mind, they would find that immigrants are all just as diverse and kind. Once you think you know more than somebody else, then you think you can treat them in the way you want, and that's not how it is at all. Because you know more doesn't mean you have the right to treat people differently. Instead, make them feel like they're at home. Make them feel like they can do it. Make them feel like they know more than they do. Make them feel like they can start something and finish it without needing any help. Thank you, class of 2023.
And now Isabella Mastriani will deliver her speech. Hi, everyone. My name is Isabella Mastriani. And as we sit here today, basking in the accomplishment of our high school graduation, I ask you to take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought you to this moment. So I, like others here, am a first-generation American. My parents immigrated to the United States with the hope of the American dream. The dream that their opportunities for success would be infinite. The idea that they would live in a harmonious and equitable society where each and every one of us is treated with the same level of respect. When my parents came to America, this dream did not become reality. It was apparent that there were social and economic statuses that my family could only dream of. I remember being embarrassed that I lived in an apartment, that I would never let anyone visit my home, despite knowing my mom made the best food that I would have loved to share. And as I grew older, I felt that the idea of fulfilling the American dream fell upon me, and I let this dictate the majority of my life. It was hard to embrace my culture at home when I felt that this is what limited my success. I felt like I had to conform to certain expectations in order to succeed. I felt that I constrained myself to be a certain student because of this wrongful idea of what a perfect student should be. I even felt that I inherently had to change my identity. And I remember the times in school when my peers would belittle my dad's English, and I would laugh along because I thought that this would make me a true American. And even with my aspirations, I felt I had to pursue certain careers and make certain decisions. Despite my mother always telling me she would support me no matter what I did, I knew that the only options for me in the future were to be a doctor or a lawyer because, of course, these paid the most. And while these goals are admirable, and many people in this world do become the successful doctors and lawyers of our society, I felt that these narrow definitions of success and the American dream were constricting. It was actually when I first came to West High School that I strayed away from this idea. I saw how our school celebrated differences with its many clubs like the Asian Culture Club, the African Student Association, and the Women's Empowerment Club. I remember meeting other students like me and finally feeling accepted. I slowly began to realize that the expectations of the American dream were holding me back. And now I ask you to look back at your journey at this school and remember the importance of diversity. Diversity is not only about race, ethnicity, or gender, but it's also about the diversity of thought, diversity of experiences, and diversity of ideas. It's about being open to new perspectives and being willing to learn from those who are different from you. All of the various people who make up West have shaped not only how I and many of you received our education, but how we inherently formed our identities. I can guarantee you that the person sitting next to you has a completely different story than you, and that's what makes our school so wonderful. Many times I'd find myself sitting in my theory of knowledge class, wondering how my peers had such different ideas of topics you think would be simple, like the definition of walking. But it's through experiences like these that have allowed me to see how our various upbringings, including our cultures, languages, families, or even the activities we partake in, influence our perspectives of life. And this is what has allowed us to create a vibrant and rewarding community at West. Each of us brings something unique and valuable to the table, whether it be our background, our experiences, or our talents. And I wish that I had made stronger connections with more of you throughout our high school years, because I know that each of you would provide me with this new outlook on life. By realizing this importance of diversity, we can create a more equitable and inclusive society for all. And this has been a challenge for decades and is unfortunately a challenge we still face today. So it is up to us to be the change that we want to see in the future. Embrace your differences, celebrate your similarities, and seek to understand those who are different from you. You are the beacon of hope for those following in your footsteps. And as you move forward from this day, I urge you to never forget where you come from and never be afraid to share your story with the world. Know that having a different background doesn't make you less worthy. It's what makes you and your environment more interesting. I myself regret all the times that I wished I wasn't Asian or the times I let myself conform to the ideals of this American dream. It's never too late to stop being afraid of who you are and start embracing your authentic and natural self. So go forth from this day with confidence, with courage, and with a commitment to forging your own path and diversifying your surroundings to learn from every possible aspect of the human experience. Congratulations, class of 2023. I cannot wait to see what we will accomplish together.
And now, for recognition of the class of 2023, please welcome our principal, Dr. Ashley Spies.
Good evening, One West families. To our graduating seniors, you did it. Through hard work and dedication, you have accomplished a well-deserved honor of being a member of the West High graduating class of 2023. Take a moment to look around. Every person here had a hand in getting you this diploma today. It took all of us. For some of you, it took many of us. We worked together, we challenged ourselves to become better, we encouraged each other through adversities, and now we stand at the finish line honoring and celebrating your accomplishments today. Today is a day of celebration, joy, and reflection as we gather here to honor the achievements of this incredible graduating class. This is always my favorite day of the year, watching our seniors, whom I've gotten to know and love as my own, walk across this stage with an entire life ahead of them. Today is even more special for me as I get to hand my own 2 children diplomas this year as their mother and as their principal. There is no doubt that this will always be my favorite graduating class of West High School. Graduates, as you close this chapter of your story and you start the next chapter, let me encourage you to live life with a purpose. As adults, so many times we look at success instead of purpose. We want to have the biggest house or drive the nicest car or have power in our careers. We focus more on success than we do on purpose and people. However, purpose is what makes us have meaning to our life and relationships, and people is how we use our purpose. Through the years, and even in the more recent days, I have learned to enjoy every moment. The moments grow quickly into hours, the hours quickly into days, the days quickly into weeks, and the weeks go quickly into years. Treasure every moment. Live every day to the fullest. In life, you are the author of your own book, and this chapter has ended. Through it, you have many memories that you will never forget. The last 4 years, you have experienced so many great accomplishments and lasting friendships. There are times that will never be forgotten, such as the state football championship with an undefeated season. The first time ever girls soccer state tournament appearance. Our award-winning fine arts programs and exhibitions. A brand new softball field on campus. A beautiful new One West walkway opening up an entrance to our athletic stadiums, and so much more. Your high school chapter will always hold a special place in your heart, but it's time to begin writing your next chapter. As you hold the pen, remember to have purpose in all that you will do. You will be missed so much around West High. We will miss the smiles, the laughs, the stories, the students who always come to school tardy every single day, the nicknames, and we will also miss the chaos that sometimes you bring. I will always remember this class. I wish you the best as you write your next chapter. Always remember what you learned here at West, to love all, even those that do not look like you, to laugh a lot and be intentional in smiles and humor, and to live a life with purpose to make this world a better place. Finally, I'm going to leave you with a quote from a graduation speech, not mine. It's probably your first graduation speech you've ever heard. It's a quote from a 2008 movie that many of you have watched over the years. Disney's High School Musical 3, Senior Year. I know the high school is called East High and we are called West High, but Troy Bolton says it best about our senior class as well. West High is a place where teachers encouraged us to break the status quo and define ourselves as we choose, where a jock can cook up a mean creme brulee and a brainiac can break it down on the dance floor. It's a place where one person, if it's the right person, changes us all. West High is having friends we'll keep for the rest of our lives, and that means we really are all in this together. Let's end the way we started 4 years ago. To the West High graduating class of 2023, remember, we are.
At this time, the 2023 senior class would like to honor one of our classmates who was tragically taken from us this year. Flowers and a cap and gown have been placed in the seat he would occupy if he were with us today, signifying that he's still here in our hearts. Let us take a moment of silence to honor Amilcar Alejandro Martinez Ramos of the West High class of 2023. Thank you. Today we're going to recognize several extraordinary students from this class. First, our co-valedictorians and salutatorian. Please stand as I call your name. Valedictorians, Oliver Wolfgang Matibag Himmelgarn and Ayaz Sultan. And our salutatorian, Benjamin David Schaefer. Let's hear it for these guys. Thank you, gentlemen. West High is an authorized International Baccalaureate World School. The International Baccalaureate program is recognized as the most rigorous curriculum in the world. Today, 167 seniors are enrolled in IB courses, 27 of them as IB diploma or career-related candidates, and today they will add to the West High School history as a 10th cohort of IB graduates. Will all of our IB program candidates please stand? Congratulations to these seniors on completing these very demanding programs. Please be seated. Will all seniors graduating with honors or diplomas of distinction please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations to each of you for all of these significant accomplishments. Let's give all the scholars a round of applause. We would now like to take the opportunity to recognize those students who have chosen to enlist in our nation's armed forces following their completion of their tenure at West High School. Will the following students please stand to be recognized? Going to the Navy, Zach Collins. To the Marines, James Luna and John Samler. And attending Texas A&M on an ROTC scholarship, planning on commissioning as an officer in the Army, Matthew Shields. Oliver Himmelgarn and John Sartell have received appointments to the United States Air Force Academy. Congratulations. Let's give another round of applause to these individuals who have decided to dedicate their life to the service of our country. One of the reflections that seniors share every year is the value they place on the diversity at West High School. Students who experience our school through foreign exchange programs greatly contribute to our diverse culture. At this time, will the following students please stand to be recognized? Ignacio Navarrete Esther and Tobias Hageltorn. All right. Thank you, students, for the time that you've spent at West High School.
We had a wonderful Senior Awards Day a few weeks ago. One of the best moments was introducing senior students who are nominated for the Eagle Award. The Eagle Award is the highest award voted on by the faculty. The award is presented to students whose performance has exemplified the finest qualities of West High. These students exhibit high standards of dependability, responsibility, citizenship, cheerfulness, and moral character. At this time, we would like to recognize the Eagle Award nominees. Would the following nominees please stand as your name is called? Please hold all applause until the last name is called. Alpha Bahati. Sarah Cheda. Charlotte Hines. Carson Jesse. Isabella Mastrani. Kate McLean. Annabelle Slate. Giselle Takvorian. Let's give these nominees a round of applause. Nominees, you may be seated. This year's winner, described by our faculty as a fantastic image of what a West High School student should be. She is unbelievably dependable. She has leadership qualities that ensure she will be successful no matter what she decides to do after college. She is a leader in the student body, which we saw during football and basketball season as she worked alongside the pep club to make sure game day atmosphere was top-notch. She juggled her academics, being the captain of the cheerleading team, being involved in serving with Young Life, and playing the lead in the school musical. She is kind to all, supportive to all, and such a joy to have in this student body. This year's Eagle Award winner is Charlotte Hines. Charlotte, please come up to the front. Come on up here. Come on, yeah, we gotta get this. West High School is fortunate to have many teachers who receive recognition for their students' achievements year after year. Will the West High, the best faculty in Knox County Schools and staff, please stand up for recognition. Please join me in thanking our staff. Thank you. You may be seated. The West High School PTSO sponsors the Teacher of the Year Award each year. The award is special because it's based on student nominations. Would this year's nominees please stand as I call your name? Michelle Cassini. Kathleen Colbert. Laura Davis. David Higdon. Gina Hodges. Samantha McElfresh. Brian Powers. Sydney Pridemore. Ryan Woolard. Please be seated. Our PTSO Teacher of the Year has been described by students with great praise. Here are some of the things students had to say. He makes everyone feel included and is very welcoming. He's the most interactive with us and teaches good life skills while being understanding. He gives life lessons every day. He cares about each and every student and makes his class fun, while also teaching us valuable things. He's so funny and personable. He has great relationships with students and is always there for us. The PTSO would like to thank you for your dedication to the students at West High. Please come forward to receive your award. Our Teacher of the Year is David Higdon. All the way here. The commencement ceremony is a celebration of academic achievement and therefore worthy of respect. To honor your specific graduate, we invite parents, grandparents, family, friends to stand as your graduate's name is called. And now, the moment you all have been waiting for. On behalf of the West High School faculty, I would like to present the class of 2023 who have completed the requirements for graduation set forth by the Tennessee Department of Education. Miss Valerie Schmidt-Gardner will read the names of the graduates. Will the first row please stand?
I think we can go here if you want. And we'll just go down on that side of the podium. Yeah, we're good. All right. A little bit anticlimactic when neither of the two national championships were actually here. It's like the rest of it was like, thank you for your time away. So I hope you're traveling.
Benjamin David Schaefer. Oliver Wolfgang Matibag Hemmelgarn. Ayaz Sultan. Alpha Bahati. Eleanor Claire Barrick Baldwin.
Good job, Alpha.
Lucia Nye Gordon.
Congratulations.
Levi Winston Carter Helton.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Alana Catriel Johnson. Lou McNulty.
Great work.
Matthew David Shields. Braxton Clark Summers. Ariana Lee Spencer.
Good job, man.
Avery Nicole Waller.
Good work.
Catherine Lynn Wilhoit. Jay Huff.
Great. Yes, you do. It's kind of weird. Just stir them up after.
Emily Brooke
Congratulations.
Adams.
Excellent work.
Tika Al Hussein.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Demarcus Allen.
Tika.
Radwan Ehsan Al-Kasi.
Good job, my friend.
Pedro Alvarado D'Angelo.
Good job, Ronwan. Thank you.
Addison Kaylee Ancelet. Lisandro Andres Diego.
Thank you.
Carolina Francisco Andreas Pedro.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yobani Andrus.
Excellent.
Emma Leanne Atkins. Robert Nathaniel Bailey.
Excellent work.
Conatin Andre Basherto.
Hey, Robert. Good work, buddy.
River Ewan Macris Baxter. Patricia LaMonica Berry.
Congratulations.
Jaslyn Anaya Blair. Jaden Nicole Boring. Katarina Joseph Boy.
Good job. Absolutely.
Takira Alexis Brady. Jacob Austin Branch.
Oh my gosh, sweetheart. Good job.
Anastasia Calypso Brannon.
Branch, you were a pain in the butt. Hey, Hey, congratulations, man.
Kara Faith Brantley.
Congratulations. You did it.
Kaylee Renee Bratcher.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brandon Michael Bryce.
Congratulations.
Jacob Robert Bright.
Congratulations, man. Grandmother here.
Andrew Thomas Brill. Samantha James Brody. Mary Isabel Brooks. Raymond Jeremiah Brooks. Javoya Malaya Brown. Connor Lee Bruner. William Chon Brush. Nash Inman Bueller. Krishaya Saray Bullock. Tiana Micah Bush. Dennis Ricardo. Taishela Daviana Cabos. Go ahead. Sarah Logan Chada. Ashton Lee Caldwell. Gismelda Cambron Espino. Jenna Megan Caraway. John Jafet Calavado. Sarah Elizabeth Carpenter. Brienne Faith Caceres. Ethan Samuel Case. Markayla D. Chambers. Full name? Hold on. Anderson Lee Clark. Isaac Ray Cheek. Go ahead. Camille Elizabeth Clark. Kaya Janae Denise Clay. Maximiliano Clayton. Silas Deshawn Cole. Go ahead. Skylar Landon Collins. Zachary Ethan Thomas. Autumn Marie Collier. Joe Ben Conger. Jones Allen Connor. Montserrat Contreras Avalos. Hayden Michael Corbett. Anderson Bell Coulter. Aliana Renee Krim. Full name? You want me to read it? Harry instead of Harold. Okay. Harry Allen Wilson Christ. Kieran Yao Stone Darko. Jonathan Diana Santiago. Carter James Dickens. Bradley Ronell Dickey III. Ari Nicole Dimmick.
Okay, hold on.
Virginia Burton Downing. Tace Avery Drozdowski.
Full name? You want me to do the full name?
Benjamin Jones Duncan. Emily Danielle Duncan. Catherine Elissa Duncan. Rachel Joe Duncan. Ivan J. Alcaraz Entrelizo. Rachel Lauren Erickson. Aaliyah Evans.
Hold on 1 second.
Hunter Austin William Fain. Chance Maddox Fandas. Hamid Fernandez. Alexis Marie Finley. Amaya Jade Fogarty.
No other names?
Elise Dashin Miongo Faust.
Full name?
Madeline Elizabeth Fox.
Hold on.
Rafael Mendoza Francisco. Wayland Fletcher Freeman. Catherine Kale Getner. Trinity Rose Garrett. Joshua Ian Gohagen. Galliano Marinelli Genov. Ella Hayes Gibson. Abram Christian Wallace Golden. Gavin Dewitt Graham. Jordan Lee Gregory.
Okay, good luck.
Anna Louise Grivich Jones.
Hold on.
Ethan Ryan Haas.
Okay.
Zion Bekele Halisalase. Maite Sophia Hansen. Imani Gabrielle Harding. Jayaja Shazay Harris.
Hold on.
Brock Stephen Hatcher.
Quandarius Peter Deshawn Hayes.
Quandarius Peter Deshawn Hayes. Charlotte Elise Hines.
No Lee? Okay.
Jamal Lee Henry. Jaden Michelle Hensley. Jadeja Patrice Hill. Reagan Lee Hill. Rachel Reagan Hinton. Annie Hodge. Emma Caitlin Hodge. Drew G. Howell.
Okay, hold on.
Johnny Annalise Hubbard.
Emma Jean Hubbard Wright.
Emma Jean Hubbard Wright. Hunter Charles Hudson. Rebecca Opeyemi Igborina. Zachary Blaine Ilagan.
That's not your card. You just tell me your name. Okay. Felix is your first name, right?
Izotwibuko Felix. Tyron Elijah Jackson. Trayvon Jerome Jameson. Carson Adam Jesse. Taylor Grace Jesse. Justin Alexis Ortiz Jimenez. Klein Samuel Johansson. Cole Mitchell Johnson. Sharday Renee Johnson. Ava Sophia Jones. Moses Francis Kana. Kiana Alyssa Captain. Emma Elizabeth Key. Allison Alexis Kitts. Helen Dean Knight. Isabella Graham Keister. Ajeen Cardi. Braden Montrell Butterball Latham. Caden Latham.
That's all right. You're Alyssa.
Rachel Alyssa Lawrence. Kaylin Omar Lay. Aaliyah Noel Lazenby.
Lee Diaz.
Sophia Ruth Lee Diaz.
Hollis LePage.
Hollis LePage. Ella Grace Levering. Jackson Robert Lewis. Moshe Lieberman.
The whole name? Rosalinda? Just tell me.
Rosa Lobos Vicente.
Ava Yoko Long.
Okay. Ava Yoko Long.
Full name?
Emma Elizabeth Long.
Full name? Okay.
Ana Maria Lopez Guerrero.
Full name? Alfredo Lopez Montoya.
Alfredo Lopez Montoya.
You just tell me, honey.
Alexis Brianna Loveday. Aiden Patrick Lang.
Full name? Ali Karar.
Ali Karar.
Karen Lopez.
Karen Lopez. Lillian Claire Owen Dancero. Kelsey Lynn Luciano. James Wyatt Luna.
Got a call? Devontae Al Khalifi.
Devonte Al Khalifi.
Dieudonné.
Yes.
Kato.
Yeah,
Okay. Dieudonné Cato.
Nayan Aulia.
Okay. Isabella Nayan Aulia Mastroianni. Emily Renee Manus. Ranisha LaFay Manning.
Javier.
Lance Javier Maples. Riddick Cade Maples. Wyatt Lincoln Marler.
You marked it out.
Hugo Josue Martel. Christopher Martinez Mateo. Lillian Grace Mason.
No middle name?
Zoller Fox Mayshart. Amari Moneybag McCleary. Corbin Shane McCosh. Jordan McGee. Ryan William McGregor. Catherine Christine McLean. Autumn Faith McMahon. Justice Love McMillan. Lucy Cecilia Lou McNally. Ambria Deshay Miller. Harper Grace Alexandra Miller. Sadie Parker Miller.
Full name?
Jemias Decorian Mills.
Hold on.
Oz Gray Minter. Corey Lamont Moon. Kanaya Matisiana Monet Moore. Braxton Edward Morgan. Bradley Wayne Morrison. Jakayla Tierra Moss. Lita Trish Mullins.
Marie. How do you want me to read it?
Finn Marie Magure Mwangi. Sean Terrell Myers.
You ready?
Jerez Nance. Kaylee Marie Newman. Antoine Nyonkaru. Zanini Maria Noel.
Nobinger. Right. Hold on.
Jackson Jeffrey Novinger.
Ulrich.
Lawson Paige Ulrich. Caden Ajua Alexis Okoriba. Isaac Todd Osborne. Jeffrey Paul Ottaviano. Javier Antonio Palacios. Malachi Rue Parks. Zaria Renee Patterson. Coogie Pearson. Megan Faith Pinkston. Lashana Tiana Poe. Aiden Espen Poor. Paul J. Price. Ellison Claire Prince. Ember Lee Pugh. Samson Conrad Pulsifer. Alexander Nicholas Quinn. Ella Marie Blackman Reyes.
Christian Denelson.
Christian Denelson Rodriguez Sis. Harrison Andrew Rutter. Callie Jane Rule. Sydney Ali Salam Jr. Stephanie Salcedo. John Harley Samler.
Mr. Sartell.
John Prentice Sartell III.
Schmidt.
Morgan Taylor Schmidt. Samantha Lee Schruffel. Connor Allen Scott. Samuel Clement Scott.
Alondra Noemi.
Alondra Noemi Sebastian Felix.
Sewell.
Eric Lynn Sewell.
Rohim.
Rowan Kumar Sharma. Ethan Wade Shields. Aaliyah Jade Shipe. Allison May Schuler. Tyson Daniel Seeby. Hayden Elizabeth Simmons.
Messiah.
Justus Messiah Simpson. Wyatt Dalton Simpson.
Alexandra. Do you want me to say Paul?
Alexandria Melody Kaur Singh. Annabelle Alexander Slate. Denver Ryan Slivka. Matthias Jack Lorenzo Smith. Jameson Charles Smith. Lydia Caroline Smithy. Anna Kate Stanley.
Say your middle name for me.
Shannon Chanel Stroud.
Taggart.
Samantha Taggart.
Vorion.
Giselle Henry Speckhart Talkvorion. Isaiah Jordan Tate. Faith Elizabeth Thomas. Ella Fernandez Tissue.
Matthew, what's your middle name?
Matthew Allen Todd. Diego Francisco Tomas. Destiny Nikkei Travis. Jameson Arrington Trout. Michael Lakeever Tucker II. Jada Tierra Turner. William Luke Utterback. Riley Elizabeth Valdez.
Patricia Vasquez, that's it.
Patricia Vasquez. Elena Catherine Venable. Vi Huang Vu. Brooklyn Taylor Walker.
Wallace.
Elijah Daniel Wallace. Finley Eklund Warren. Seth Matthew Warren. Jatwan Niceem Watson. Ruby Alice Wettig. Audrey Claire Werner. John Turner Wilkerson. Garrett Joseph Willard. Nicholas Vieira Williams. Alden Ernest Nilson Wilson. Colin Thomas Winter. Lariana Michelle Winton. Jessica Brooke Worley. Jaquarius J.Q. Wren. Ella Reynolds Wright.
All right, my friend. Congratulations. Good work.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Will the class of 2023 please stand? By the power vested in me by the Knox County School Board and the Tennessee Department of Education, I officially declare you graduates of West High, the greatest high school anywhere. Please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations!